Tinubu honored Buhari in death, but Buhari snubbed Shagari when he died. Grandson Laments. Grandson Laments. I don't understand. Grandson of former Nigerian first executive president, Alhaji Shehu Shagari, has accused the late President Muhammadu Buhari of failing to honor his father with a state burial in 2018, unlike the dignified burial he, Buhari, received from President Bola Tinubu. Sorry. In a statement issued in Sokoto on Wednesday, Maher expressed disappointment over the manner in which his grandfather was treated by the Buhari administration and described President Tinubu's gesture as a model of national unity and respect. This is in sharp contrast to how my grandfather, President Shehu Shagari, was treated during the administration of Muhammadu Buhari, he said. He recalled that Shagari died on December 28, 2018, and was buried a day later without the presence of President Buhari or any state-organized honor, despite Buhari being in the country. Instead of Buhari attending the burial at the time, he sent a delegation led by the then Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, to represent the government, Mahe stated. It was a painful experience for the Shagari family and many Nigerians who expected more honor for a man who served as Nigeria's first executive president, he added. He alleged that the treatment was due to unresolved political grievances and further said that even in death, Buhari failed to show due respect to his predecessor. Maher commended Tinubu for demonstrating statesmanship by attending Buhari's funeral in person and for establishing a high-level committee to oversee the burial, urging future leaders to take a cue from this gesture. He concluded with prayers for all deceased Nigerian leaders, stating that their roles, whether celebrated or debated, it remains significant in the country's history. Abina, we can never forget, even if you do good, if you do bad, we will remember you for what you did. Shagari died at the National Hospital, Abuja, at least. This one died in Nigeria, and he didn't die for London. On December 28, 2018, after a brief illness, he died at the age of 93. Well, that was a good ripe old age. Is I call this our leaders in this country. They used to have long life, They have long life, and prosperity. This one died at 93. Buhari died at what age? 80 something, Abi? 82, 83. They used to have long life, It is well. Shagari was born in the northern Shagari village, founded by his great-grandfather, Hamadu Rufai, who was also the village head and took the name Shagari as his family name. With his wealth of experience in service, Shagari served in ministerial or cabinet posts 7 times, first as a federal minister and later as a federal commissioner from 1958 to 1975. In 1954, Shagari was elected to his first public office as a member of the Federal House of Representatives for Sokoto West. In 1958, Shagari was appointed as Parliamentary Secretary. He left the post in 1959 to the Nigerian Prime Minister Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa. That year, he also served as the Federal Minister for Commerce and Industries. From 1959 to 1960, Shagari was redeployed to the Ministry for Economic Development as the Federal Minister for Economic Development. From 1959 to 1960, Shagari was redeployed to the Ministry for Economic Development as the Federal Minister for Economic Development from 1962 to 1965. Shagari was made the Federal Minister for Internal Affairs from 1965 until the first military coup in 1966. Shagari served as the Federal Minister for Works. In 1967, he was appointed as the Secretary for Sokoto Province Education Development Fund from 1968 to 1969. Shagari was given a state position in the northwestern state as Commissioner for Establishment. After the Nigerian Civil War from 1970 to 1971, Shagari was appointed by the military head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, as the Federal Commissioner for Economic Development, Rehabilitation and Reconstruction. From 1971 to 1975, he served as the Federal Commissioner, a position now called Minister of Finance. He really has a lot of portfolios, but everything now is what gone with him to the grave. Well, may they also rest in peace, Abi. I think we won't talk again. They will do better next time. Eyekachi says, which Buhari? Festus Opako says, he's guilty of planning a coup against Shagari and that was why he could not attend. Caroline Madugo says, he no cry since, now in they cry. Can you imagine? Ifeanyi Obiwako says, but Father Mbaka once told us that Buhari is a prayer answered. I wonder if he still believes in that statement. I don't know. Adebemi says, Fulani versus Fulani, no problem. I don't think Shagari was a Fulani man, no. Lupo says, Jerry Beckham says, Tinubu was not there on the third prayers for Buhari, but spent 2 weeks in Brazil. Don't forget, Nathan, people remember this in 2027. According to Leno's definition, what was this one saying? Tinubu was not there on the third day prayer. Why should he be there on the third day prayer? After they've already prayed him, what do you want him to go and do there again? Some of you say, I don't even understand the people. The way you reason. What are you saying? Tinubu was not there on the third day prayer. Please said Buhari placed a ban on Shagari after he became head of state. He did not regard Shagari as past president. That was why he did not go. Muhammad Zahir says it is normal to seek forgiveness from people you might have offended every now and then for things one has done, either unknowingly or unknowingly, so that those offended can forgive. Johansi says he never forgives. I also sent something during the burial ceremony of President Shagari. Yes, people used to say that Buhari, he doesn't used to forget something. He doesn't used to forgive people. And it's a bad behavior. But he too is gone now, so bye-bye to him. And in Okon says he couldn't do that because he's the one that overthrew Shagari in the bloodless coup and forcefully took over government from Shagari. Ikechukwu says, the man that pied Nigeria democracy. Bamdele Salam says, just yesterday I was really thinking about this, wondering if Shagari got any kind of state burial. Deborah says he didn't know the meaning of forgiveness in his lifetime, but was asking for it on his deathbed. Don't mind him. And they want Nigerians to forgive him and forget everything that he has done. Meanwhile, he did not forgive somebody. If you don't forgive, you cannot receive forgiveness too. Can you imagine? Adebite says he asked for forgiveness. What else do you want from him? He said we are humans in one of his videos. Very funny. Akeze says, honoring Buhari to go put food for our table. Honoring we need a working government, please. What is this one saying? Nasir Kadri says, Tinubu probably would have done the same if it was a second term bid. I don't know about that. While Kitten says, he expected Buhari to do you everything in life again. Udogo says, Tinubu they find favor from the north. Maybe, I don't know. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.